What is success? For some of us, just making the team makes us successful. For others, success means winning a state title or a national championship or a world championship. How about winning an Olympic medal? Would that make you successful? Absolutely. Most definitely, yes. If I won a world championship and an Olympic medal, I would be successful in athletic competition. I can't promise you championships. I can promise to give you the greatest opportunity to get those championships. Everyone here wants to win. Winning feels good, right? And doesn't losing really suck? Winning and losing are about the final score of the game, match, or contest. Somebody won and somebody lost. There is a winner and a loser. But there is a lot more to winning than the final outcome of a match, meet, or contest. There are the many successes and failures along the road to that final outcome of a win or loss. And then the road of successes and failures continues. Training for success means playing the successes and failures along the road, the journey. And if an athlete learns to be successful along that journey, they will have their chance at that championship win. Success and failure are what happens within all those thousands of steps taken to a win or loss. To succeed as a champion, an athlete must have a strong, healthy, and robust physiology of the brain and body to be effective both physically and mentally. And this state of championship being has evolved with emotions. Feeling good emotions, moods, attitudes, and feelings have evolved with a strong, healthy, and robust body and brain physiology conducive to health, well being, and successful decision making. Feeling bad emotions, moods, attitudes, and feelings have evolved with a weak, unhealthy, and frail body and brain physiology susceptible to illness, injury, and accidents. If an athlete cannot attain and maintain healthy, good feeling emotions, moods, attitudes, and feelings, they will fail. Feeling good means what? Feeling bad means what? How many times a day can an athlete succeed or fail in going from an unhealthy, emotionally bad feeling state of being to a healthy, emotionally good feeling state of being necessary for a championship performance? Success or failure in competition or in life itself is a mental emotional state of being first determined within the battlefield of the mind. My question to you is, are you ready to take on that battle for yourself, for your family, for your team? How about for your nation and God? Hello, my name is Andrew Jackson, and I am creator and director of the Center for Symbiotic Sports Psychology and Coaching. This video is Introduction Part 4 to the Tao of Athletic Success Workout, a course in how an athlete and their coaches must utilize and harmonize their mind, body, emotions, and awareness together as a team to succeed in competition and in life. Links for Introduction Parts 1 through 5 videos to the Tao of Athletic Success Workout are in the description below. The Tao of Athletic Success Workout and all my materials are freely available PDF downloads from my websites, symbioticpsychology.com or emotionalevolution.com. Every moment of every day is an opportunity to practice successful being. Emotional awareness, feeling good or feeling bad, has evolved through billions of battles, conflicts, and confrontations for the survival of the fittest, most powerful, and cunning species on Earth. Emotions have evolved not to be controlled by the mind with rational dominance, or ignored with mindful awareness, or tolerated with mental toughness. Emotions have evolved to work with the mind as a team in a harmonious dance for an athlete's every day, every moment, feeling good health, well being, and successful decision making ability. The Tao of Athletic Success Workout has evolved to bring every athlete at all levels, from beginning to world champion, to a new level of evolutionary power and strength, speed, agility, cunning, and success. This work is dedicated to University of Wisconsin long distance runner who committed suicide, Sarah Schultze. She was taught about being a winner or a loser. She was taught about mindfulness and not to respond to thoughts and emotions. She was taught about being mentally tough and to control her emotions and run through the pain. But was she taught how to live, how to win those internal battles of the mind? Isn't teaching, training, and developing the tools and skills to be successful in competition and within those internal battles of the mind also a necessary aspect of any sports program? No pain, no gain of a good physical workout does not work with emotional pain. Ignoring emotional pain is like ignoring an infection. To do so would destroy you, if not kill you first. A Taoist teacher standing in front of his students was pointing to the moon and stars beyond. The students just stared at the man's broken and mangled hand. He gently spoke to his class. Do not fixate on the broken and mangled hand, for it is indeed a soreness to any beholder. The message is not within the hand, nor within the moon and stars at which it points, but rather lies within another universe that surrounds us, known only through its quiet revelations. The words, diagrams, and pictures in this book are the broken and mangled hand. They are not the message, but point towards the message, which will only be heard within the silence of the Tao. An athlete can learn to be successful or a failure in every moment of every hour during each day, week, month, competitive season, postseason, during practice, during warm ups, before competition, during the competition, and when they no longer are competing as an athlete. A successful, healthy state of being can be created or not every moment of the day. How many times can an athlete be successful or fail throughout the day? 3, 4, 5, 10, 20. Every action throughout the day, be it get out of bed, make breakfast, do the dishes, get to work or class, to study, and on and on. Each day is full of opportunities to fail or to be successful. An athlete learns how to be successful in a championship bout by being successful in the simplest and most basic of everyday events. Success as an athlete means success in life, and success in life will mean success as an athlete. To be successful, to be a champion, the mind, body, emotions, and awareness must work together in symbiotic synergy for an athlete's health, well being, and successful decision making capability. They must work together not just for success in competition, but they must work together every moment, every day, all week, all year. Symbiotic sports psychology means being successful while living each and every moment of every day throughout life. Emotions have evolved for millions of years to work in symbiotic synergy with the mind and body. Symbiotic synergy means that by the mind, body, and emotions working together as a team, they will be more, better, and greater than working separately by themselves. The term symbiotic is about different entities like the mind, body, and emotions working together for everyone's mutual benefit. Synergy means 1 plus 1 is not 2, but something greater than 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, or more. An athlete must learn how to strengthen and condition his mind and body with emotions to be a champion. When the mind, body, and emotions work together in symbiotic synergy, they are greater, better, and more powerful than working separately by themselves. Every athlete has their own strength and conditioning program to get their body in shape for competition. But what about emotions? What do emotions have to do with building a strong, healthy, and robust body for competition? How have the body and emotions evolved to work together, not separately, but together as a team? We can understand the relationship between the body and emotions if we run them through the evolutionary mill. What is the evolutionary mill? It means eat or be eaten, survival of the fittest, smartest, and most agile and clever. Think of a good feeling early humanoid, feeling good but weak, uncoordinated, and stumbling out to the dangerous savannas of Africa with its lions, tigers, and bears to hunt down some game. Or is our emotionally good feeling humanoid going to be the hunted? Is his good feeling but unhealthy physiology going to keep him alive? Here is a modern day example. Think of a good feeling drunk stumbling out of a bar and into his car to drive across town during rush hour traffic to buy groceries. What is going to happen? We can logically conclude that feeling good emotions must have evolved with a healthy physiology. Having good feelings and a healthy physiology will give our humanoid the best chance of survival. Or do you really think a good feeling but unhealthy humanoid will have the successful hunt? Feeling bad emotions must correlate with an unhealthy physiology. Feeling good emotions must correlate with a healthy physiology. When an athlete is emotionally aware of how they feel, good or bad, they also have an awareness of the physiological health of their brain and body. Good and effective decisions and their actualization cannot be made in a vortex of bad feeling, negative emotions that signify an unhealthy, weak, and frail physiology of the brain and body. How have our mental activities and emotions evolved to work together? What is the evolution of want, desire, and intention with emotions? Imagine if feeling emotionally good evolved with a focus on that which is not wanted, desired, or intended, or if dwelling upon the lack of food, water, and shelter felt good. How about if being cold and freezing to death felt good? Would that person survive? If being hungry felt good, would a person eat to be in pain? Would a person drink water to feel bad? Are these early humanoids going to survive? Imagine if feeling emotionally bad evolved with or correlated with a successful hunt, a successful gathering of food, water, and shelter. What is going to happen with these people? Feeling emotionally good must have evolved with or correlate with dwelling or a focus on that which is wanted, desired, and intended. And feeling emotionally bad must have evolved with or correlate with dwelling upon or focus on that which is not wanted, desired, or intended. Otherwise, how would humanity have survived the evolutionary mill? Why is success a state of being? It is because success and failure are about feeling good or feeling bad. Feeling good emotions, moods, attitudes, and feelings have evolved with or correlate with the physiology of health, well being, and success. Bad feeling emotions, moods, attitudes, and feelings have evolved with or correlate with the physiology of illness, weakness, and failure. Disassociating, ignoring, or camouflaging any unaddressed emotionally negative bad feelings will be revealed with a substandard performance and even more dramatically with an injury. What do you want? To make the team, to play, to win a championship? Emotions have to do with wants, desires, and intention. When an athlete focuses on what is wanted, desired, and intended, like a win, a success, a championship, are they in a feeling good emotional place? Feeling good is about a strong, healthy, and robust physiology conducive to strength, power, success, and winning. When an athlete focuses on what is not wanted, not desired, not intended, like a loss, defeat, or failure, are they in a feeling bad emotional place? Feeling bad is about an unhealthy, weak, and frail physiology susceptible to illness, injury, accidents, and losing. Simply, dwelling upon what is wanted, desired, and intended feels good and is about a healthy physiology of the brain and body. And dwelling upon what is not wanted, desired, and intended feels bad and is about an unhealthy physiology of the brain and body. What about time and emotions? What does time and strength of emotional feeling have on an athlete's journey? Because we live in time, feeling emotionally good does not mean the immediate existence of a healthy physiology conducive to greater strength, well being, and success, but that an athlete is headed towards that direction. Likewise, feeling emotionally bad does not mean the immediate existence of an unhealthy physiology susceptible to illness, accidents, and injury, but that an athlete is headed towards that direction. Time gives an athlete the opportunity to enjoy his life experiences when emotionally feeling good, and the opportunity to question, change, and refocus when emotionally feeling bad. And another question remains. Because we live in time, how fast is our athlete moving along their journey? The stronger the emotion, the faster the movement. Excitement, enthusiasm, anticipation equals faster movement towards a healthier physiology of strength, power, and successful decision making. Doom, gloom, and hopelessness equals faster movement towards an unhealthy physiology of weakness, frailty, and bad decision making susceptible to illness, accidents, and injury. Feeling good or bad is about the direction and path one is headed towards and how fast or slow rather than a finale and end. What is your locus of focus? Right now, what is your state of being? How do you feel emotionally? Good? Bad? Right now, what state of being are you headed towards? A strong, healthy, and robust state of being, or a weak, unhealthy, and fragile state of being? Right now, are you more susceptible to injury and losing, or conducive to success and winning? Through the process of evolution, negative, bad feeling, emotion, moods, attitudes, and feelings have an evolved correlation with an unhealthy physiology. The longer an athlete stays within a negative, bad feeling, emotional place, the worse their biochemical imbalances will become. The longer an athlete can obtain and maintain a feeling good place of being, the stronger, healthier, and more robust physiology of the brain and body they will have. How does an athlete stay in an unhealthy, emotionally bad feeling place? How does an athlete stay in a healthy, emotionally good feeling place? What is your locus of focus? What are you dwelling upon? What are you thinking about? What do you want? What do you desire? What do you intend to happen? Emotions are entangled with wants, desires, and intention. When an athlete dwells and focuses on what they want, desire, and intend to happen, they feel good. When an athlete dwells and focuses upon that which they don't want, they don't feel good, do they? Do you feel good losing, making an error, being beaten? Of course not. A locus of focus on what you don't want to happen emotionally feels bad. A locus of focus on what you want, desire, and intend to happen, like a successful move, play, or shot, emotionally feels good. Enjoying life and competition is necessary for a healthy physiology capable of actualizing that which is wanted, desired, and intended. Developing a physically strong body also means developing and maintaining feeling good emotions, moods, and attitudes. What do you know of cognitive emotional strength and conditioning? How many mental emotional skills do you have for success? How many hours have you practiced each mental emotional skill needed for a healthy physiology of the brain and body? How many workouts have you been run through to obtain and maintain your healthy, feeling good, and successful state of being? Every successful athlete has spent years developing their craft, years in the weight room, years on the practice field, years training, skill development, how to move, how to act, how to react. How many hours, days, weeks, and years have they spent strengthening and conditioning their mental, emotional body? How many workouts have you been run through to strengthen your mental, emotional body? How many workouts have you been run through to obtain and maintain your feeling good emotions that have an evolved correlation with a strong, healthy, and robust physiology needed for success and winning? How many times have you practiced refocusing emotionally unhealthy mental activities towards emotionally healthy mental activities? How many years have you devoted to developing your mental emotional reprocessing skills, abilities, and awareness that are necessary to obtain and maintain the healthy physiology needed for a championship performance and for successful decision making, as well as for intuitive and instinctive action and reaction? The mountain exists as you are taught. What do you do for strength and conditioning? What do you do to develop your strength, power, speed, agility? And for your mind, how do your coaches get your mind into the game? What do they say and how to move, where to move, how to play offense, how to play defense? These are all activities of the body and mind. But what about emotions? What have you been taught about emotional feelings themselves? What do emotions mean? What does emotionally feeling good mean? What does emotionally feeling bad mean? How many refocusing moves, skills, techniques, and abilities do you have to show your friends how mentally, emotionally strong and skillful you are? An athlete's symbiotic synergy between mind, body, and emotional awareness has evolved over millions of years of survival of the fittest, most powerful, strongest, and agile of bodies, as well as survival of the most clever, creative, and cunning minds that have ever lived on this planet. Your evolutionary heritage is there. It is up to you to be it. Success is a feeling good, mental, emotional, healthy state of being. A feeling good, cultivated, healthy, mental, emotional state of being is conducive to an athlete's evolutionary heritage of power, strength, and agility, as well as to their cleverness, creativity, and cunning. A feeling good, mental, emotional, healthy state of being is necessary for any championship performance. I hope you are seeing a new mountain. To be a world champion or an Olympic champion, or simply just to make a team, is to be a world champion or Olympic champion or a team player on the inside. An athlete must be it before they can see it. Success is not trying. Success is not doing. Success is being. Success is a state of being. Don't do it, be it. This video is introduction part 4 to the Tao of Athletic Success workout. If you know of any athlete that is being held back because of a disharmonious mind, body, and emotional relationship, the Tao of Athletic Success workout may bring them to a new level of athletic strength, speed, agility, cunning, and success. The background reading material for the Tao of Athletic Success is my technical paper, Cognitive Emotional Reprocessing Control paper with supplements. All my materials are freely available, downloadable PDFs from my websites, symbioticpsychology.com or emotionalevolution.com. More background understanding can be found in The Personal Power of Chi, an athlete's evolutionary heritage of strength, speed, agility, cunning, and success. Or for those who enjoy golf or a golf analogy, The Yin Yang of Cognitive Emotional Dynamics, a study outline into your personal power of Chi. This is not a textbook or a workout, but an outline for coaches and athletes to help develop their mind and body's power of intuition while enjoying a day on the links. Traditional sports psychology is based on a 3,000-year-old academic language of emotionally driven behavior and emotional control, regulation, and management. Within this environment of division, control, and conflict, modern sports psychology sabotages millions of years of struggle, hardship, and survival of the fittest, strongest, most powerful, agile, and cunning. This outdated sports psychology of mental toughness demands that the strong masculine mind must control the weak feminine emotional body. But we are in a new world and we need a new symbiotic sports psychology of respect, cooperation, and emotional wisdom. An athlete's mind, body, emotions, and awareness have evolved to work together cooperatively in symbiotic synergy. Within the Tao of Athletic Success Workout, every athlete can develop their natural and evolved powers of health, well being, and successful decision making abilities. This has been Introduction to the Tao of Athletic Success Workout, video part 4. The links for introductions part 1 through 5 videos to the Tao of Athletic Success Workout are in the description below. All my works are freely available as PDF downloads from my websites, symbioticpsychology.com or emotionalevolution.com. These links are in the description below. If you are interested in personal coaching for yourself or your team and are ready to release millions of years of evolution that have been sabotaged by modern psychology, please feel free to contact me. Namaste and make it a great day.